It's time for Lady Rams basketball. Tonight from Highlands, a section matchup between the Highlands Lady Rams and the Lady Yellow Jackets of Freeport. Along with the Dean, Mike Choma. This is Mike Pavlik, Key and Foster upstairs. And Dean, we're here for the first time that we've seen the girls in about a month. They played North Catholic that night. What's gone down since then?
Well, Mike, very successful Christmas tournament here at Highlands. They beat two very good teams in 5A. In fact, they're battling for the section right now. That's Mars and, again, a quality North Hills team. Not only did they beat them, Mike, but they beat them by double figures in both games. So very impressive coming off the Christmas break for tonight's section game.
Well, it is. And during that holiday break, the big news was Kate Myers in her 1,000th point.
Yeah, my career high, 1,000 points is always something you aim for in your career. I like what Coach Bennett said about it in the paper was she worked so hard, she deserves everything she got, and that's true, Mike. She's done a great job, and unfortunately she can play a little bit of a heavy heart tonight. Grandma Kathy just passed away yesterday. She's here playing tonight, and again, the Myers family, basically royalty here at Highlands with all the success they've had, so our condolences to the family.
They're also claimed as royalty in Lower Burrell too, by the way, and Carol was great. We loved her and Buddy both, so we're going to miss them both for sure. Lower Burrell will never be the same. Well, the Freeport Yellow Jackets come in here with some familiar faces on the bench. Fred Solis is retired, and we see Mallory Ketterer and Jason Kerr.
Yeah, Mike, it's very interesting tonight. Jason Kerr coached Highlands girls 2 years ago, so if anybody has a scouting report on Highlands, it's Jason Kerr. They're struggling a little bit, Mike. They're 4-7, but they're very young. They're learning, and one thing is Jason knows about them. It's one thing to know about them. It's another thing to stop them. It's going to be a hard job here tonight.
Well, it is. Highlands looking to keep that ranking in tow. They're ranked number 5 in 4A right now. We'll see if they can keep that going. Tough section game against Freeport. Starting lineups. Tip-off coming up right after this.
You've been waiting for.
All right, we are back at Highlands and the Freeport Lady Yellow Jackets. See Jason Kerr right there. Coach Mallory Ketterer, who we remember as Mallory Heinley at St. Joe's.
Many moons ago. Let's take a look at the starting lineups. And again, Freeport Yellow Jackets start number 3, Jaden Gaylott, 5'3" senior. Number 14, Nia DeSanti, a 5'4" sophomore. Number 22 is Morgan Croney, 5'8" senior. She's a returning starter. And we have a pair of sisters here. 23, Jason Gaylott, 5'4" sophomore, to go with sister Jaden. And the girl in the middle, number 45, Tressa Keller, 5'8" sophomore. 3 sophomores and 2
seniors, yes.
They're young, Mike.
Freeport comes in at 4-7. They are 1-2 in Section 1. Currently in 5th, 1 half game out of a playoff spot.
And the Golden Rams now being introduced, head coach Sean Bennis. Now again, Kate does give us a little bit of information about everybody. Also introducing his sisters, Joe DeCello. And their two boys are playing for Burrow, Mike, and they're off to a great start.
Joe DeCello and Eliza Oswalt, the assistant coaches for Sean Bennis. Sean in his 2nd season as the head coach of the Lady Rams.
And again, he's had stops along the way with the boys, Highlands, also at Kiski. They'll start number 4, Kaylee Nerone, a 5'5" senior. Number 2 is Tara Woody, a 5'8" junior. And we mentioned her in the pregame, Mike, number 11, Kate Myers, 5'7" senior. She hit her 1,000 point on a 3-pointer, Mike, which I thought was pretty appropriate.
I would say so, yeah.
23 is Shelby Wojcik, also a senior, 5'7".
So it's time to attack senior number 24.
And 24, Jocelyn Belak, senior 5'8". She gave it the Eddie Tuorski introduction. Bob Belak. How about that?
All right, so we are set to go. The officials for tonight's game, Mike Polinsky, Jeff Vereb, and Jason Winkowski. And we are set to go here with the first game back for Highlands. They did not play on Tuesday. The rest of Section 1 was in action on Tuesday, and we'll get to those scores later on. But the Rams right now set at 1-1, 6-3 overall. They're in 3rd place behind North Catholic and Greensburg-Salem.
And again, Mike, Freeport, they've been building off their defense, Mike, and tonight they're going to really have a challenge with 4 seniors for Highlands. And again, it's going to be interesting to see what type of defense they come out with. We saw Tuesday out of Hampton that the boys faced a triangle on 2. I wouldn't be surprised if Freeport came out with the same here tonight.
Yeah, it could happen. You know, you have an interested observer sitting to your left. We sit next to the visiting scorekeeper, and tonight it's one Mr. Brian Heinley.
Brian and I go way back. We coached together when we coached Little League Baseball.
How about that?
All right.
And live to tell about it.
Yep.
Tap goes to Highlands. They're dressed in the home whites tonight.
And Mike, as I expected, right in the shirt.
Yeah, you've got Nia DeSanti right in the shirt of Kate Myers. Here's Pavlik with a jumper. In and out. Boy, took a peek. Missed it. And Tyra Woody puts it in on the rebound.
She is the X factor, Mike. She loves to go to the boards, and that time it paid off. Here comes the pressure.
And the Rams get it back. Here's Myers with a 3-ball. It's up off the rim, no good.
And that's the way to get Kate shots, Mike. Do it in transition.
Tries another. Missed it. Tipped out of bounds. It is Highlands basketball.
From my understanding, Mike, she has the green light tonight. To which she said, I have it every night.
No, that is so.
Wide open.
Shelby Wojcik off the front iron. It's loose, and there's Tyra Woody again with the offensive rebound and the putback. She's got 4 early on. 4-0 Highlands.
And you can't account for that, Mike. That's just transition, forcing turnovers.
This is Jaden Gaylott in the corner, and ball's out of bounds, deflected last by Highlands, and Freeport will keep it. Mallory Ketterer, the head coach, we mentioned was Mallory Hiley at St. Joe's, graduated in 2014.
Went on a nice career slipper run.
Cager West MVP.
Yep. How about that? Another turnover, Mike. That's 3 already.
Wojcik, Pavlik, back to Wojcik. She'll reset things between circles. We played a little over 1 minute here in the first quarter. Highlands leads at 4-0. Pavlik's 3-ball is nothing but nylon. Josie Pavlik makes it 7-0.
That's the way you get them to come off. Another turn.
Another steal, but now Freeport got it back, but Nerone took it back again. And a travel. Turnover Highlands at 6:36.
Early timeout.
Yeah,
again,
Freeport, what's it called time? The pressure is really giving them trouble.
They have to try to find a way to solve that press. And one thing you want to do, Mike, once you get the ball in behind, very important somebody stays behind the basketball because they're going to attack and double it. You stay behind. And then once you get the ball behind, it's very important to get the ball at midcourt. And what a lot of teams do at midcourt, they throw back into the press. You got to turn and you got to attack on the other side. If you do that, if they're doubling the ball and you get the ball at midcourt, you turn. It's 3-on-2. So again, I think that's what they're probably drawing up right now. But again, got to get that first pass not in the corner either. If you notice, Mike, all 3 times they've trapped in the corner.
Right.
And I always tell the kids, I got 2 extra defenders over there called those out of bounds lines. So that's going to be the biggest problem they're going to have is just getting the ball in first position to run it.
First time in 9 years that huddle hasn't had Fred Solis in it.
How about that?
8 years as head coach at Freeport, made the playoffs 6 times. He missed twice, his first year and his last year, which happened to be the senior years of his daughter Ava and Zoe. His daughter Grace, they made the playoffs her senior year, so I said during the cager, I think he must have liked her better. Wojcik off another steal and a putback, and it's 9-0. So Fred stepped aside after all the girls graduated. 94-77, job well done for him. He can go back to loitering.
He always looked like he was ready for a case. Well dressed.
Here's Jaden Gaylott. Dribbled it out of bounds, and it's Highlands basketball at 6-10. 9-0. Rams come in ranked number 5 by the Trib. 3 teams from Section 1 are in the top 5.
That says a lot about our section, Mike. North Catholic and Greensburg. We're going to see Greensburg next Thursday. We'll be here.
Here's Nerone. Oh, zig and a zag there as different pages together with Pavlik and a Highlands turnover.
There comes the pressure again. Let's see if last time he tried to get the ball in the middle, Mike, he got intercepted. There you go, right turn.
Yep.
Right
out
there.
To Keller. And Keller
just
finds
like
Jaden Gaylott. Perfect.
3-on-2. Yep.
Missed the layup though, and Pavlik fights for the rebound, and the Rams have it with a couple of players down. Wojcik brings it forecourt. Long 3 balls on the way. It's off the front rim. Tip Blocked by Woody. Into the arms of Gaylord. That's Jaden.
And they're going to give you that shot against that triangle, Mike.
Oh. Went behind to Sandy. She's going to go backcourt to get it, and we have the backcourt violation. It's Highlands basketball.
7th turnover, Mike, of the first quarter. And again, right now they're their own worst enemy. And Coach Jason Kerr's over there telling them slow down. It's hard
to slow down when you're being sped up. Yeah.
We always talk about our old friend tempo. Who controls the tempo? Right now, Highlands is doing it.
Here's Nerone. Pavlik right side. 3-ball is a dipper. And a rebound to Jaden Gaylott. She's the senior of the sisters. Jason, number 23, is the sophomore. Now again, the Rams' pressure is just too much for Freeport right now. And a bullet pass is thrown away and another turnover. That's what the boys were doing the other night at Hampton, throwing the ball against the wall.
Well, see how they do against the pressure this time. They dropped it off. So, see, last time, Mike, when they beat the pressure, that gets you to take it off. Let's see what Highlands playing in the half court. Looks like straight man.
To Sandy, back to Croney. Croney had 12 points in the game here at Highlands last year. The second meeting, Highlands beat Freeport twice. We did the second game here. First game was, you saw them both actually, didn't you? You saw the first one out there. DeSanti dribbled into trouble, kicked it back out, and Gaylott climbs the ladder to pull it down. Gaylott goes baseline. Back outside for DeSanti. Jason Gaylott. DeSanti down low. Dumped it back to Keller. It goes, and she draws the foul. That was good ball movement that time by the Jackets. And Keller gets the finish, 9-2. See who the foul's on.
Nerone going to get her first, team first. Keller go to the line. 5'8" sophomore.
Man drains it. So that stops the run. It's 9-3.
Hands are up.
Callie Nerone, left side to Pavlik.
Wide open.
Wojcik left side.
Take everything, take pain away.
Wojcik drives into the paint. Got shut off and kicked it to the corner. This is Myers to Pavlik. Pavlik drives baseline to Woody. Woody got good defense by Keller that time. 3-ball is down by Shelby Wojcik from the right side.
And Mike, she's going to have a shot all night against this triangle too. She leads with 5.
12-3 Highlands, and Kate Myers picks up Highlands' second foul of the first quarter. Remember, we go to 5, and then everyone shoots 2.
So against this triangle on 2, they've got the triangle on Nerone and Myers. Nerone, the point guard, try to cut the head of the snake off. We always say take the point guard out, and then their leading scorer.
That's Gaylott with a left-hander. It's a 2. And it's 12-5.
But to the other 3 girls' credit, they've been picking up the slack for Myers and Nerone.
Nerone with a long cross-court to Wojcik to Pavlik. Back right side to Nerone. Drives in. Glass good. First 2 for Callie Nerone. She had a good Christmas tournament here, scoring 12 and 14 in the 2 games against North Hills and Mars.
Beat it down 2-on-1 this time, Mike. Again, you get that first pass.
Now a jumper by Croney is no good.
Wojcik's hurt, Mike.
Oh, she is going to limping. No, Tyra Woody.
Oh, it's Tyra Woody.
Both. 2 limps.
Oh, I saw one.
Woody came off first, and there is Shelby Wojcik also.
Blue ball, ladies, let's go.
And that's one thing, Mike, that neither team is very deep. Highlands only has 11 girls on the squad. Freeport has 10.
So the Rams have come in with Bella Bonnet, number 13, and 22, Casey Terraberry.
Casey played a lot last year, Mike, you remember.
So here's Nerone.
Now it's a diamond and 1, Mike. Still got man-to-man on Myers.
It's Bonnet with the pink shoes. Now Myers has to go back and get it. It was deflected, so she's free to do that. Nerone, long cross-court to Pavlik. Pavlik got doubled as she got to the baseline. Nerone lets a 3 go. Nothing but nylon.
That's why I think I like the triangle on 2 better, Mike. And the diamond, no one's watching Narone, and she's free to roam up there, and she scored 5 quick points that way.
Right. 17-5 now. Nia DeSanti. Over to Jason Gaylott, and a foul by Highlands. Going to be on Narone, I think. Nope. It's on Bella Bonnet.
Bella gets her first, 5'9" sophomore. Her grandmother's my neighbor, Mike.
How about that? Morgan Crony's three's off the back iron. And good rebound by Terraberry. The Rams back the other way to Myers. Myers stops, pops, 3-ball, back rim.
That time they couldn't set it up, Mike. They were up quickly in transition with the Golden Rams. They got a great looking shot.
Gaylott back out top, and DeSanti's three is missed. And the Rams have it. 1:45 left first quarter. 17-5. Highlands leads. Myers. Jumper is missed off the front iron, and Freeport with the rebound. It's Jaden Gaylott. DeSanti tries to dump it down low, and Highlands tips it out of bounds.
That's a foul. That's a lot of body, sir.
Jason Kerr trying to get a foul called there. Good news for Golden Rams. Tyra Woody returns. Mike, that's good news for Highlands.
He didn't say anything offensive, in my opinion.
He said a lot of body.
Even said sir. So. Problem was it was really quiet and everybody heard it. That's why the ref didn't like it. Gaylott missed. Rebound Keller. Keller is
tied up.
I thought that was a tied up ball. Yeah, it was neither. Highlands ends up with it. Lead ahead to Pavlik, and she puts it in. Great pass in her own. Pavlik leaking ahead. There are 3 Rams with 5. And now a backcourt foul on Highlands. 58 seconds left first quarter. And the Rams lead it 19-5.
I think Pavlik's going to get that one, and she's going to get replaced by Zoe Chelka.
Her first appearance. She's number 1.
So Highlands got 8 deep here in the first quarter, Mike.
DeSanti, the sophomore, runs the show. Left side to Gaylott. Now Gaylott drives in, and it's picked off by Wojcik. Leading it ahead is Woody back in there. Woody missed the layup. Well, it's good to see her back.
Freeport going to run now, Mike. And they get bumped off that time by Wojcik.
Now Narone is going to try it all the way. Drives, lays, and scores. So both Highlands players that went out limping
came back in a fury, huh?
Right. Both back in there, Wojcik and Woody, so that's good news. 21-5, Highlands by 16. Jaden Gaylott tries all the way home, but it's got a lid on it. 4 seconds to go. Woody, Narone going to let it go at the buzzer. It's off the front rim. Successful first quarter for the Golden Rams. The Highlands 21 and the Freeport Yellow Jackets 5.
And Mike, it's just been a game of forcing turnovers here so far. Again, Highlands has forced 10 turnovers in the first quarter.
Gotta love it.
Where's our inept cameraman? We asked.
Well, it's not his fault. They're not holding the baby up.
Get a shot of our
we gotta get
newest addition to the Hindley family.
Yes.
And that is Mallory, daughter. Her name is Hallie.
Hallie Ketterer.
There she is.
There you go.
Wave, Hallie.
Mallory says Hallie's been to more basketball games than any 3-month-old in history.
I'm surprised they haven't put headsets on her yet.
Exactly. All right. Trivia for you. Mention Fred Solis. I set this up for you. Fred Solis was the coach of Freeport for 8 years. It's 94, 77. Went to 6 playoffs and 2 state playoffs. In 2015, who did Fred replace as the Freeport head girls basketball coach? No help over there, Brian.
I don't think Brian goes back that far either. Let me see. Girls coach. Wasn't it Davies, was it?
It was not. This guy was also a girls coach in the Valley somewhere else. First. Good guy.
Wasn't Cali.
Nope. Good guy. I always like hanging out. He did Cager a few times, coached the Cager. Knows Jack Schmidt personally.
Yeah, I need another hint, Mike.
Riverview's my hint.
Coach Riverview before that.
2001 to 2009.
I can see him. It wasn't really a tall guy, Paul Silva.
That's
right.
it.
Paul was a lot of fun.
Paul was great fun.
We had some fun nights.
We used to share some sidelines with Paul and Fred too, I believe, at Riverview back in the late 90s when I did sidelines for Bob and Joe. And
we got to socialize with him a little bit too.
Oh yeah. Paul, good guy. Steal by Highlands coming the other way.
I wonder what he's up to, Mike.
I don't know.
Seen him for a while.
Right side, three-pointer by Crony, no good. Crony's not got off the schneid here tonight. Freeport held only 5 points in that first quarter. They come into tonight averaging 44 a game, so they are well under their average, but Highlands good defensively, allowing 35.8. Did you know, I just see this right now, I didn't notice it. Greensburg-Salem is allowing 25 points a game.
Yeah, Mike, they do play some defense. That was one of the Highlands' goals this year, keep teams under 40, and they've done it so far, only letting 30.
Narone is hot. She's hit 2 in a row from downtown. She's in double figures with 10, and the Rams lead at 24-5. That is Rick Klimchuk at Greensburg-Salem, correct?
Yes. He was the boys coach.
And we will see them here next Thursday.
It's going to be an important game in the section, Mike.
There is,
oh, man.
Crony thought she had it. It was halfway down. Now to Myers right side. Back out top. Wojcik and their own play catch. Quickly over to Selko. Zoe will let it go. Down. Zoe Selko from the left elbow. Her first of the night. She loves to shoot it from out there, and the Rams lead it 27-5.
And that's one of the problems, Mike, when you play that triangle is 3-pointers are wide open. Why
Zoe
not again?
Oh, short this time. But it's saved by Woody, but out of bounds. It is Freeport basketball.
They'll put their first 2 subs in the evening.
30 is Gia Pugliese.
And 42 is Brooke Komet.
There we go. Gia's a senior. Komet's a senior. So some experience off the Freeport bench. Gaylott right side. Out to her sister. They've done that once or twice. To Sandy. Drives into the foul line, and Pugliese able to kick it back out. And Gaylott will reset things.
Problem I see of Freeport's offense, Mike, they're not looking at the basket. They're going east and west instead of north and south with the ball.
To Sandy now out top.
And Highlands defense has something to do with that, too.
Now they fight for it on the floor. We're going to have a held ball this time. And this is Highlands possession at 5:52. The Rams leading at 27-5. We will be here again tomorrow night. As checking in is Macy Stevenson, freshman, number 5.
So they've gone 8 deep now, Mike.
We will see the Freeport boys here tomorrow.
And talk about a coach who's familiar with the other team.
Richie McCura, the new head coach at Freeport, his alma mater.
He was on the Highlands staff for, I would say, a good 8 years.
Well, we know the last 2, but probably does equal to that many. He's been around.
Yeah.
Assisted at Freeport a lot. Speaks very highly of your good friend Rich Falter, I'll have you know. 3 is good by Myers from the right side.
Everybody's in the book, Mike, from the starters.
He likes the Rich Falter tempo type of basketball, and that's what he wants to eventually get to out there.
They graduated like 9 seniors last year, that Mike.
Yeah, they are. Only 2 Lettermen come back, so Highlands boys need to get well after that game in Hampton the other night. We'll see if they can do that tomorrow. So be here for that too. This is Myers again from the front of the storage closet over there, and it's 33-5 all of a sudden.
Remember, Mike Mercer was 3rd. We may get there soon.
Right, it wouldn't go into effect till the
second half,
and it has to be 30 at the break. Steal that time as Wojcik tipped it away.
2-on-1.
Myers kicked it back outside, and Wojcik's got it. Narone for 3. Off the back rim. Good job on the boards by Brooke Kometz.
Almost stole over there by Wojcik in front of the boys team there.
30.
Timeout by Mallory Ketterer. 4:21 to go first half. Highlands leads at 33-5.
mentioned, Mike, they come in 4-7. Their wins were over Deer Lakes, beat Valley twice, and Apollo Ridge. Losses were to Plum, Fox Chapel, Shadyside, Keystone Oaks, North Catholic, St. Joe's, and Knock. And the Knock and the North Catholic games are section games. And
yeah, you mentioned they beat Valley twice. They beat Valley twice. Once counted as a section game, and one counted not as a section game. They played them
in the St. Joe's
over the St. Joe's Christmas holidays. Yeah.
Valley, Mike, 0-3, 0-11. Their last 4 games, they haven't scored in double figures.
Well, they beat Valley at St. Joe's 47-4.
Yeah, it's been tough for the Valley Vikings of late. We'll get to see them at senior night here. And that'll be we'll be honoring 9 seniors, Mike. So.
Oh, it'll be a long night. Pack a lunch.
Load them up.
Pack a lunch. Oh, we like that. So Freeport now after the timeout. Set things up as DeSanti will bring it across. 4:15 to go, first half. Been all Highlands so far. Stuyvesant right side. Myers on her. Kate's got the size advantage here and took advantage of it. Stolen by Bonnet. Ahead to Pavlik. Drives, lays with the left hand and puts it in.
A lot of transition passes here in the first half, Mike.
35-5. Now there's the 30, but doesn't matter until it's officially halftime.
Off the 14 turnovers they forced.
Whoa.
Only halfway through the second quarter.
Komet's underneath. It's tipped. Comes back to Brooke, and she got fouled.
Komet's using her size that time, Mike, and try to take advantage. She's 5'11", the biggest girl on the floor. We're going to shoot a pair, it looks like.
Yes, that's the call. Shooting foul. In and out and in again. First for Brooke, first bench points for Freeport, 35-6. 2 for 2. 35-7. Rams going to set things up now. Woody stops and pops off the back rim. Myers fought it away. Saved by Freeport, though. Myers went into the Kentucky doors. You could hear it.
Yeah. Beep.
Now saved to the corner over there for a jumper that's missed.
Red pass.
Put back up, and Brooke Komet's getting some work done off the bench. She's got 4 of the 9 in the last couple minutes, maybe the last minute. 35-9.
Freeport playing straight man now, Mike. Kick back.
Back over, and Woody's got a 3. No good. Pavlik, offensive rebound. Missed it, though. Woody will get it this time and put it in.
She loves to hit the boards, Mike, and she's been rewarded with 6 points all on putbacks tonight.
All 5 starters have at least 5. 37-9. Nia DeSanti. Corner to Stuyvesant. Out to Crony now. And DeSanti again. Stuyvesant double teamed in the corner, and the Rams, it turned out to be a triple team, and Callie Nerone just fought it away.
Long pass down to Woody.
Oh, put it down. A great cut that time by Komet. She read the pass, jumped around, and stole it.
Highlands commits their 4th turnover.
DeSanti stops and pops. It's 2. It's in and out. Callie Nerone has it with less than 2 to go first half. Myers. Pavlik. To Woody, now back to Nerone. Rams moving it well. Pavlik left side. Pavlik into the paint, goes all the way under, and what's the call? Foul on the floor.
I think it is going to be called on the floor. Let's see. Call was on Stuyvesant. And you're right, Mike, they're going to call it on the floor.
So no shots. That's only the first team foul against Freeport here in the second quarter. Highlands has only committed 1, so not too close to shooting here in the bonus. Wojcik. Bonnet. Back out to Wojcik for three. Front iron. Rebound Kometz. But Pavlik made the save and got it over to Woody. Woody stops and pops and scores. Two more for Tyra. She's got 8. 39-9.
Soft touch by Woody, Mike. She's been working on that. She's known for her defense. Today she's looked good on offense.
I've been really impressed with the way they've moved the ball in the half court. DeSanti, 47 seconds. Sean Bennett saying no fouls. DeSanti into the paint with a runner. It's up around, no good. Rebound, Kometz tipped it. DeSanti got it back. Croney lets it go, it's down. A 3 for Morgan Croney, her first basket of the night. 39-12 with 29 seconds left. Highlands with the ball. We'll see if they want to hold for one. Freeport has the arrow. Wojcik, Woody, Pavlik. To Bonnet.
10 seconds to go here. Gonna get your offense about now, Mike.
And here comes Pavlik driving through, got a clear out, put it up around and good. Pavlik scores it at the horn. She's got 9. Big first half for the Lady Rams. That's the end of the first half here at Highlands with the score. Highlands 41, Freeport 12. We'll take a timeout and be back with stats and more right after this. Blue ball. See the Highlands girls coming back onto the floor. The Rams leading it 41-12 at halftime. If they can get the first basket here real fast, they can set the Mercy clock abuzz. Got some scoring for us, Steve?
Yeah, Mike. First off, the big one is 15 turnovers forced by the Highlands Golden Rams in the first half, and that led to some transition baskets. And Kelly Nyrone leads with 10. Kate Myers has 6. Shelby Wojcik has 5. Jocelyn Pavlik has 9. Woody has 8, and Chelko has 3 for the Golden Rams 41.
Okay, here we go for Freeport. Brooke Kometz with 4 off the bench. Morgan Croney with a 3. 3 for Tessa Keller, 2 for Jaden Gaylott, and that is their total of 12. 41-12, Highlands leads it again. 30's Mercy, so Freeport gets the ball to start the second half if they want to hold this off. If the Rams get it to 30 at any point now from here forward, then the Mercy clock will run.
It'll be interesting what kind of defense Highlands comes out and start the second half with this big lead. Freeport's going to inbound.
And they move left to right in the traveling blue with the gold trim. DeSanti dumped it down to Kometz.
Double team.
Back out top, and this is Gaylott. Now a 3 is missed. Kometz tipped it. Rams have it. This is Callie Nyrone. Now Myers. Here's Pavlik.
Good knee out. Hands, Brooke.
Now Pavlik got a great pass from Wojcik to finish.
And that's going to do it, Mike.
Pavlik's got 11. The Rams lead at 43-12, and it is Mercy.
Brooke, stay active. It's going to be you.
Ball was tipped, but saved by Croney. Put it down underneath Kometz. Up and in.
And Mike, that's a smart thing to do. Turn and just pass it underneath the basket. You should have somebody there, and that time was Kometz.
43-14.
Brooke, be ready to help.
Nyrone to Myers. They do the handoff out top, and this is Wojcik. Gave it back to Pavlik, and let a 3 go. It is nothing but nylon. Josie Pavlik from the right corner.
She's having a big night with 14.
Head up, Morgan.
She had 16 the second game, the game that they played here back on January 30th of 23, which is now last year, by the way. This is legitimately 2024. Hard to believe.
I remember, Mike, we were together in the year 2000. Remember that? We brought the 2000 in?
Yep, we were.
We hosted a party at
Gippers, which is now
Holmes,
which is now Holmes.
Rabbit Run, they call it now? Nice shot.
Oh, Kometz. Oh, it wouldn't go, though. And Woody has the rebound.
In the year 2000. Can you believe that?
24 years ago. Travel. I struggled to make it up to midnight. Struggle.
I hate to tell you, Mike, the shows were horrible this year, too. The national show was bad, and CNN with
now, I heard somewhere that Paul Anka was somewhere.
Yeah, he sang.
He sang, but somebody said, who is Paul Anka and why is he singing Sinatra? And then somebody said, he wrote that song.
Did he really?
He wrote My Way.
Well, he sang the Beatles song,
Something?
Yeah.
That's a George Harrison, yeah. Frank did that one too, by the way. Ball's out of bounds, it's tipped. Freeport will keep it.
Frank did them all at one time.
He did a few too many. That is true. I called some of those selections. Frank, what were you thinking? But no one could tell him no. Yeah. He was Frank Sinatra. Here's Kometz. Corner to Morgan Croney.
It's like Highlands now in a zone.
DeSanti out top and Croney for three. And they're going to go zone. Morgan Croney's going to like that. She's hit 2 from downtown.
She's got a pure shot, Mike.
Yes, she does.
Right in front of us that time.
She scored 12 in that game here last year, as did Milena Desort.
Milena now John Carroll.
That is in Cleveland.
Yeah.
Freeport forecourt. Kometz.
Nice pass.
Tried to fit it underneath, and now they battle on the floor.
Highland good possession.
Good hustle by Casey Terberry down there. And Highlands gets it. Narone. Now Belak. Oh, great pass. And Wojcik finishes.
Wojcik now with 7.
7 for Shelby, 48-17. Halfway through the third period. DeSanti. Now Gaylott. Plays catch with DeSanti out top.
1-3-1 this time. Let's see what they're going to call here. I think they're going to say Belak got the foul. Their legs got tied up together.
Belak's second. Croney in deep to DeSanti. Now Gaylott for 3. It's too strong.
Puglisi checked back in the lineup for Freeport.
And now coast to coast. Wojcik can't get it to go down for her.
Hustled though.
And now Belak knocked it out. Belak tried to knock it off the thigh of the Freeport player going down there, and that was Croney, but she touched the last.
Jason Gaylott back in the lineup for Croney.
DeSanti calls out UCLA. You're going to get it into Bill Walton. No, there's a steal. And here's Woody. Quickly to Narone forecourt. Back to Woody. Spots up. Thought about it. Now lets it go. And drains it from the right side.
She might be having a career night tonight, Mike.
12 for Tyra. Her first from downtown, and the Rams lead at 51-17. Ball's out of bounds to Highlands. 2:10 left, third quarter. We mentioned Highlands is number 5, and for a Blackhawk, number 1.
They're at Hopewell tonight.
They're 8-2. There's still a handful of undefeated teams left, but a lot of them aren't ranked 1. It's interesting.
Yeah, Lower Highlands.
There were a few.
Yep.
Peters 6A, 11-0, not number 1. Lincoln Park in 4A, 10-0, not number 1. DeSanti. Oh, threw it back, and it's stolen by Highlands.
And Oakland Catholic, Mike, we're going to play them on the January 13th.
And it's travel.
And, yep.
What happened with Callie there, she got control of the ball and then kind of leaned back to brace herself, and feet started moving. It's a turnover. Needed the Sandy forecourt. Takes it all the way home, but got bodied by Bonnet. Well, she stopped the basket. She was the only one in the way. That's Bella's second. That's 2 on her, correct?
Yes, sir. Team second.
2 on Highlands. Freeport, she had to commit 1 here, third quarter. And DeSanti gets the first. She's on the score sheet. Morgan Croney and Brooke Kometz each with 6 for them. Jocelyn Belak with 14 for the Rams. Second one missed. Belak tipped it, saved though by Pugliese. Put it inside to Kometz. Kicked it back out. Where DeSanti controls it. DeSanti lets it go. That's 2 off the back rim. And Belak clears it. Rams got a bit of a break as Kometz was slow getting up.
He was ready to take it, baby.
Right to Sean Bennis over in the corner, and he looked like he was going to let it go.
He was ready to fire.
He was ready to fire. There probably might have been something that would have been, refs wouldn't have liked that probably. Pugliese stumped it down to Kometz, but they double team her quickly. Now
2
it's
seconds to go. They got to get it
Gaylott does at the horn.
At the buzzer.
Jaden Gaylott lets it go and scores at the horn. And at the end of 3, hey, check out the shirt, Dane.
There you go. If we get a close-up on it, can he get in a little closer? Yeah, there you go. It says Braden Foster, 1,000 points. And Mike, we are going to honor Braden tomorrow. So if you're in the area, get to the Freeport Highlands game tomorrow night before the game. And our cameraman, Keenan Foster, will be featured as being the brother of
That's
our
right.
1,000 points.
We told him he gets to be on camera this time.
That's right.
So
we'll do that tomorrow.
that'll work out for him. So that should be a lot of fun tomorrow night. Hope you can get out here.
All right, Mike, my trivia question was how many undefeated teams are there in the WPL? You answered that already.
Oh, did I get them all? It's 5.
5, right?
Let's go. Peters Township, Oakland Catholic, Lincoln Park,
5A, right?
Laurel Highlands, and Clairton.
Yes, and Laurel Highlands, you mentioned, is crazy. They're not ranked in the top 5 in R4A. It's Blackhawk, North Catholic, Elizabeth Forward, Greensburg, Salem, and Highlands. And Elizabeth Forward, they're ranked 3rd. They're playing undefeated Laurel Highlands tonight. So I've changed my trivia question.
Okay, you got another one?
Yes.
1, 2, 3, Jack.
Jason Kerr, assistant coach over here at Freeport, former Highlands coach. He was MVP, by the way,
Of Cager.
Cager Classic when he represented Fort City East. He is a chef. Like that. Did you know that about him?
He's a chef? No.
Yes, he has a specialty. What cuisine does Jason Kerr specialize in? I got the sample New Year's Eve, by the way.
Oh, so you did stay awake then?
Yes.
I struggled.
Well,
You struggled too.
we were home by then. But he had about 8 uninvited guests stay.
How about Mexican?
Incorrect.
Pugliese goes underneath. How about Cajun?
Cajun, no.
No? Aye, boy.
Take a good look at Jason over there. He's a healthy young man, isn't he?
He is. How about Italian?
There you go.
There we
Italian
go.
Cuisine.
Left-handedly, Tessa Keller goes in with her second basket, 5th point, making the score 51-22. Highlands leads it. Italian.
Makes a great cavattini,
Okay.
which I thought was gnocchi, by the way. Nice and thick.
Have you ever?
Homemade meatballs.
I've made homemade gnocchi with potatoes. Awesome.
And the good news is we all got a carry-out pack.
You love that. Those are the best parties. Nerone, offensive foul.
White 13.
And that's on
That's a good call, Mike. She was
Bella Bonnet.
ducking in
Next time
there.
back, okay? I'll get you next time. Thank you, Coach.
Well, there's a little bit of
That was
refereeing,
interesting.
yeah.
Is Sean wanted to know what it was, and he goes, "I just want to help her." And he said, "I'll catch you on the way down." The ref said that, and that's good on both ends.
Yep. keeps the game moving, and he'll get his explanation. And I like how Coach Bennis phrased it. He wants to help her. It's
right.
true.
And there's Bella with the rebound, but Kometz fought it off. Over to the corner where Lillian Holloway had to deflect off of her out of bounds.
And Mike, that means they played everybody on their roster here tonight.
How about that? Yeah, not a big roster. Here's Selko, out top to Bonnet. Nerone goes baseline, goes right around Gaylott, laid it up and missed it, but got fouled for trouble. She'll shoot a couple.
And this is one time the clock will stop.
Right. So Nerone will go to the line. There's not too many trips to the foul line here tonight. Rams have not made one.
I was going to say, I think this is the first.
This might be it, yeah. Missed the first, get a second. 5:51 to go.
Freeport perfect from the line tonight.
Myers and Wojcik in. Woody and Selko out. The old 1-2 went over to the bench. Missed the second also, but Freeport carried it out of bounds. Pavlik back in for Highlands.
Nice to see a lot of the boys team over there supporting the Lady Rams.
We had a chance to talk to a lot of those guys at halftime.
They won our jobs.
They do. Thomas Mellon.
Mike, and Mellon.
Jordan Tavares, Mike, and Mellon. Jordan Tavares said middle name is Michael, so you can work that in. We'd have 3 mics. We have to have 3 mics if we had 3 mics.
We'll get him on before the
Brady Selko, too. He was in the middle of that.
Good old Brady.
Fired it over to Pavlik right side. Pavlik into the paint, back out to Bonnet. Myers, 3-ball up. Dipper, rebound Wojcik. And Wojcik, yep, they're going to say jump ball.
Wow,
Highlands
Mike,
keeps it. Yeah, she took a
rough trip there.
Yeah, for sure.
Teresa Keller was giving her the business.
Pavlik to a wide open Wojcik now. Double dribble, turnover Highlands at 4:50.
8th Highlands turnover. Freeport without the pressure, Mike. They haven't committed too many turnovers.
Right, and you can see exactly what the problem was there. Left side, Pugliese now to Tessa Keller. Drives in, kicked it out. Holloway shot is no good, and Myers has the rebound. Myers forecourt, Wojcik left side, 3-ball up off the back iron. And Pavlik chases it down for Highlands, and with a 29-point lead in no hurry. Pavlik gave up the dribble. Wojcik goes in, took a bump, put it up, scored, and deserved that one.
Yep.
9 for Shelby. 53-22.
Big game in section tonight. Mike. Greensburg is at North Catholic.
Yeah, big one indeed.
1-2. And Derry's at Naughton, the other section game here this evening. We'll get to see Greensburg next Thursday. I'm looking forward to that.
Saw them last year.
Yeah, well-coached team. Have an all-skate here, Mike.
We do.
5.
It's time for the shift change. Bonnet for 3 from the right side. Off the front rim, no good. Rebound to Pugliese.
Look, Mace, look, Mace.
Freeport with a basketball. 3.5 to go. Holloway's 3-ball is short, but rebounded by Stuyvesant. Stuyvesant looked like she got fouled there. One deserves another, I guess. And here's Bonnet all the way to the basket, lays it up, missed it. Rebound Freeport. Gia Pugliese forecourt. Thought she was going to step into that one. Keller will. Too strong. Out of bounds to the Yellow Jackets. And here comes Zoe Selko's the only Highlands player that's checking in, but we got fresh 5 in for Freeport. Fortunately, we already have them all written down on our sheet, so we're good to go.
Brian points out they don't have a 5 to put in, they only have 4.
4, that's true. And that's why DeSanti's still out there. I went to Burrell. Math wasn't my strong suit. Jason Gaylott now to DeSanti.
Brian was telling me, Mike, 3 grandchildren with 2 on the way.
Wow. Ball is tipped, and Wojcik saved it. Now threw it into an open area, and DeSanti stole it, got it to Kometz, drives, lays, and scores. Good game for Brooke Kometz off the bench. She has 8 of the Freeport 24, and now same deal. Sean Bennis is going to empty the bench here.
He just wanted to call timeout to get the new guy, ladies in.
We're going to see some jerseys we haven't seen yet this year. As a matter of fact, the game that we had earlier this year against North Catholic, I think they only went to 7. They went to a few seconds for Selko at the end of the first half, and Bonnet was the only other sub. We didn't see Casey Terraberry that night. I don't think she got in.
Again, Mike, real quick in Section 4, North Catholic 3-0, Greensburg 2-0, Weir 1-1, Knox 1-1, Derry's 1-2, and Valley's 0-3. So next week looms large for the Lady Rams.
Anna LeRae is 3. She brings it up with Callie Nerone. Against the zone. Selko, Nerone. Anna LeRae. Tried to dump it down, and ball's tipped away, and Freeport's got it. Crony driving in, but she got shut off. It went off the hands of Kometz, chasing it down in front of us, and we got a foul. In there for the Rams, Gabrielle Chambers, number 20.
They're going to get Gabrielle for her first foul.
Lily Ryan, number 15, freshman, is also in. We mentioned Selko and Anna LeRae, 3, and Callie Nerone. Kometz is fouled. And that is by Lily Ryan, her first.
1 minute to go here.
Rams leading at 53-24. We only scored 12 points in the second half, but the clock's been running.
Yep.
Crony.
Nice
Kometz puts it in.
Kometz double figures with 10.
53-26. Highlands going to move their record to 7-3 and 2-1 in section. And as the dean said, we're awaiting the final score from North Catholic tonight. Greensburg-Salem, North Catholic. One of those teams is going to have 1 loss. Rams will be right in there with that. 26 seconds. Ahead of the pack is Gaylott. Missed the shot. Rebound tip no good. DeSanti's underneath, and a foul.
See who they get here.
They're going to give that one on Lily Ryan. She has got her money's worth tonight. She's been in there for 2 minutes and picked up 2 fouls.
I was trying, Coach.
So they pass it in. The Rams steal it, and that's going to wrap it up. It's a winner for the Rams tonight. The Lady Rams win it over Freeport 53-26. Raced out to a 29-point halftime lead. Dean, and never looked back.
Yeah, Mike, the ladies really did a great job on the press. That pressure forced turnovers and transition into easy baskets for the Golden Rams. It'll be a much tougher test next Thursday when Greensburg comes to town. We'll be able to bring that one to you.
So we will have that. We'll have the boys tomorrow against Freeport. Thanks to Key and Foster.